Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him from them all. There are afflictions and there are afflictions. There are afflictions that doesn't respond to prayer alone. Fasting and prayer is a precondition for a victorious Christian life. I am excited to be with you on the airwaves once again. In this broadcast, I want to look at a very powerful message titled Afflictions that Cannot Resist Fasting and Prayer. The New Testament Gospels are filled with stories of Jesus healing and delivering people from physical and spiritual ailments. Among these stories are 10 passages where Jesus cast out demons responsible for physical afflictions. These passages reveals Jesus' power and authority over the spiritual realm, and they demonstrate his compassion for those who are suffering. In this video, I will take a closer look at these 10 passages and consider the lessons we can learn from them. Number 1, Mark chapter 1 verse 23 through verse 26. Jesus cast out a demon in a man in the synagogue, demonstrating his authority over the spiritual realm. This event occurred early in Jesus' ministry, and it set the tone for his subsequent actions, revealing his power and authority over the forces of darkness. Number 2, Mark chapter 1 verse 32 to 34. Jesus heals many who were sick and cast out many demons, demonstrating his power and compassion for those who were suffering. This passage highlights Jesus' ministry of healing and deliverance, showing his desire to bring wholeness and restoration to all who seek him. Number 3, Mark chapter 5 from verse 1 to 20. Jesus frees a man from a legion of demons, showing his authority over even the most powerful forces of darkness. This event took place in the region of Gazarenes, and it reveals Jesus' power to bring healing and freedom to those who are oppressed by the devil. Number 4, Mark chapter 7 from verse 24 through verse 30. Jesus cast out a demon from a Gentile woman's doctor, revealing that his healing power is available to all who seek him. This encounter took place in the region of Tyre, and it demonstrated Jesus' willingness to extend his healing ministry beyond the boundaries of Israel. Mark chapter 9 from verse 14 to verse 29 is the 5th step. Jesus cast out a demon from a boy with seizures, showing that prayer and fasting can increase our spiritual strength and power. This passage highlights the importance of spiritual discipline and reveals that our ability to overcome spiritual opposition is closely tied to our relationship with God. Number 6, Matthew chapter 4, 23 to 24. Jesus heals many who were sick and oppressed by demons, revealing his compassion and power to bring wholeness and restoration. This passage highlights Jesus' ministry of healing and deliverance, showing that his desire is to bring physical and spiritual wholeness to all who seek him. Number 7, Matthew chapter 8, verse 28 through verse 34. Jesus Christ cast out a legion of demons from 2 men, revealing his authority over the spiritual realm and his desire to bring freedom to those who are oppressed. This event took place in the region of Gadarenes, and it demonstrated Jesus' power to overcome the most destructive forces of darkness. Number 8, Matthew chapter 9, from verse 32 to verse 34. Jesus cast out a demon from a man who was mute, demonstrating his power to address the root cause of physical ailments. This encounter revealed that physical ailments can often have a spiritual root cause, and that Jesus has the power, both the physical and the spiritual aspects of our lives. And Number 9, Matthew chapter 12 from verse 22 to verse 29. Jesus cast out a demon from a man who was blind and mute, revealing his power and authority to bring healing and wholeness to those who are afflicted. This event took place in the region of Galilee, and it demonstrated Jesus' power to overcome even the most complex and persistent spiritual opposition. Finally, Luke chapter 8 from verse 26 through verse 39. Jesus cast out a legion of demons from a man and sent them into a herd of pigs, revealing his power and authority over even the most destructive forces of darkness. This encounter took place in the region of the Gerasenes, and it demonstrated Jesus' power to bring freedom and restoration to those who are oppressed by the devil. Now let me look at how each individual Christian can emulate Jesus in these acts today. Yes, as Christians, we are called to follow Jesus' example of compassion and power to heal and deliver those who are suffering from physical or spiritual ailments. We can emulate Jesus in these acts by developing a consistent program of fasting and prayer, just as Jesus instructed his disciples. Through fasting and prayer, we can cultivate a deeper relationship with God and tap into his power and authority to heal and deliver others. Furthermore, we can follow Jesus' example by extending compassion to those who are suffering. Just as Jesus showed empathy towards those who were afflicted, we can seek to understand the pain of others and offer them comfort and support. We can also pray for them and ask for God's healing touch to come upon them. Finally, as a roundup, we can emulate Jesus' example by developing a consistent program of fasting and prayer, extending compassion to those who are suffering, and seeking God's power and authority to heal and deliver others. As we follow Jesus' footsteps, we can become vessels of God's love and healing to those around us. The story of Jesus casting out demons responsible for physical ailments reminds us that God has the power to heal and deliver us from every affliction. These passages reveal Jesus' authority over the spiritual realm and demonstrate his compassion for those who are suffering. As we read and reflect on these stories, we are reminded that God is with us in our struggles and that his power is greater than any force that will seek to harm us. May we find comfort and strength in these stories, and may we seek Jesus' healing touch in every area of our lives. I want to appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Whether you are a first-time visitor or a repeat visitor to this platform, God bless you real good. In case you have not subscribed to this platform on YouTube and on Facebook, please, I ask you to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to this platform. I can assure you that God's help is available to you irrespective of whatever dimension of ailment or affliction that could have befallen you. I love you so much. This is God's apostle to the marketplace, Coach John Efetobo, saying to you, remain blessed.